Good morning. Another beautiful morning in the high country. Not a bad place to wake up to, right, Logan?
Awesome.
I slept in a little bit today. I don't even know where Bryce is at. Bryce is gonna fire me if I keep this up. I'm gonna have to set an alarm tomorrow. My plan is just to come out here on this rock I like, glass and find a buck, and then go make a move on him, I guess. I don't know. Let's see how that works out.
Alright, you guys. Well, it is morning. I had some hot ignite. I like to heat up water and make hot ignite in the morning. There's just something about a warm beverage in the morning. So this is my first morning here. I went up behind camp, above on that hill, just to see what I could see. And then when I got back to camp, Casey was gone. He was just right there spotting. Bryce has been gone since the morning. So Casey was gone when I got back. Bryce has been gone. I just heard him on the radio, and I think he's the only one that has his radio on, me and him. So I don't know where Casey's at. But apparently Bryce has found a sweet buck that he has bedded. Now I'm just trying to locate Bryce, which is kind of hard. I think he's on that basin. I'm not sure. Let's try him again. Describe to me where you're at, Bryce. I still can't locate you. Radio silence.
Morning, guys. About 8 o'clock. Been glassing since about 5:30. Came over to a new area we haven't spent any time in yet, and couldn't really pull any bucks up where we've been. A couple tiny ones, but anyway, I found a pretty nice buck. I think it's the biggest buck of the trip so far. It's gonna be up there in those cliffs. He's actually bedded under a rock. I took quite a bit of video of him and 2 more bucks and a doe fighting over who gets the softest bed. But I'm waiting for Logan right now. We don't know where Casey's at, but I think we're going to try to make a stalk on that buck. So wish us luck.
Well, I located Bryce. I'm pretty sure that's Bryce anyways. I think he's making a stalk. I don't know to go up there, but he is definitely stalking in. I'm pretty sure that is Bryce. Update for you guys. Found Bryce. The person we were looking at was not Bryce. We had our norths and souths a little screwed up. Bryce was south of camp, and he thought that was north for a little bit. So he kept telling me northeast bluff, and I found like 4 or 5 other hunters. Didn't find Bryce. Then we figured out our norths and our souths, our lefts and our rights, and I found him. He's about 900 yards up here. Hopefully that buck is still bedded. I got close to some deer. That's a start. I really don't know where Bryce and Logan went. I think they went up there. I was glassing this big basin and found 2 groups of bucks, but I lost them. I don't know where they went. Kind of frustrating morning glassing. I'd find deer, get the spotter on them, and then they'd disappear. So I'm gonna go on a big hike this morning. He said I want to go look at this new country. Keep talking about it. I'm gonna go do it right now. Hopefully Bryce and Logan are getting after the deer. And it's day 3, guys. Day 3 of the Nevada archery hunt. So we gotta start making something happen. I feel like I'm just a spectator when I'm sitting at camp glassing. I'm seeing deer, seeing bucks, but there's always me. There's always people between me and the deer. So I gotta get aggressive. There's an old saying. It says be aggressive. Be aggressive. I think that came from the local high school cheerleading team, but you know, there's some value in that saying, so that's what we're gonna do. So, update. Met up with Bryce. He found that one big buck with a couple others just over the other side. it's a far stalk and to be an all-day thing. But then he just found this group of 6 bedded about 800 yards down. And they're just laying there, so we're trying to decide what the game plan is. What are your thoughts?
I wish I could tell if that bigger buck was in here from yesterday. I know this buck is a nice buck, but it's going to take me the whole way to get it done. So I'm not sure if I have the whole day or if I should go take care of horses and see if he's still there and if I think I have time to get over there and back. So we need to get a game plan.
It is 10:46. From where we left you guys last, I'm still sitting up at this point. Bryce wants to go for this group of deer because he thinks that they're going to make their way up the canyon through their bedding area. Bryce had to go back to camp, which is about a quarter mile that way, down some hills. He's got to water and feed the horses. So I'm still up here on this point with the spotter watching these deer. They haven't really moved much. They get up, walk around, and lay back down. There's 4 bucks in there. One's a decent 3x4. There's a 3x3, a 2-point, and then I think a 2x3. They're probably only, I'd say like 900 yards away in this group of 3 trees, right below this big rock. I'm gonna head down to this point, which I can see the whole canyon where their bedding area is. And he's gonna sneak down the finger ridge to their bedding area and try to ambush them when they're coming back up. That's the plan. Stinger, fruit smoothies, gummies. And when Bryce calls me in, we'll go get set up. We don't know if they'll cross in the evening or a little before. I'm thinking sooner than later. So, still no word on Casey. Apparently he didn't want to bring his radio today, so I have no idea where he's at. Maybe he's stalking in on a big deer, who knows? I'll let you know when Bryce calls. Well, I've made it to the spot I wanted to be in, and I've just been walking up this ridge. Popped up over the top and I walked down, but there's all these steep, nasty canyons that fall off this side of the ridge, and it looks like great deer habitat, great bedding spots, but I haven't been able to turn anything up. But this canyon looks awesome. Deer tracks going through the snow up there. Some great beds up there and under those trees. I don't know where they're at. I came over here because I knew there'd be a lot less people, but I figured there was probably less deer. Most of the people want to hunt the deer up in these high basins, which that's where most of the deer are at. But it's kind of frustrating when you find something and then there's somebody that's already put a stock on it. So my plan was to come over here and try to look at new country that hopefully no one else was in, find a deer, put a stock on, but haven't found the deer yet, so that's the only thing I'm missing. I was planning on staying out all day and then I realized I forgot to get any food. I have 1 cheese stick. I'm conserving it. Maybe I'll take a bite now. I'll probably just eat the whole thing right now. I'm pretty hungry. You look so good. You look so good in love. I just really wanted you guys to watch me eat this cheesesteak. Yeah. As good as I thought it was going to be. Cheesesteaks pair really nice with jerky. I should have brought some jerky. Alright, you guys tired to watch me eat this cheesesteak? Happier. Linked up with Bryce, he took care of the horses. We're at the spotting point right now. Bryce, as you can see, is going around me to circle back down and around. And he's gonna drop in over here. I'll show you where. Bryce is gonna work his way down. And he is gonna be right there. I was up there spotting down. Those deer were just on the other side. And they said their mantra as they come. Feet down into here and backing over. There's several game trails along there. Look how sketchy that spotter is. That's the setup, folks. Picture house. Still, no idea where Casey is. He's on this mountain somewhere.
Found him. He's right there. We found him.
Alright, quick update for you guys. I ended up coming down off that ridge because I just couldn't find any deer. So I came back to my old trusty spot and knob. Ran into Logan. He was on the next spot here, the next knob, because Bryce spotted a group of bucks, and spotted 2 bucks. They got up out of their beds to change beds because of the sun, and one looks to be pretty good. I'm not going to be real picky up here. Last time I hunted this mountain, they kicked my butt, and I came back for some revenge, so I'm just happy that I found some freaking deer. It's been a long day with no deer, so we got something in the works, guys. That's where Bryce currently is set up. Show a little phone scope of him here. Sorry it's a little shaky. I'm using Bryce's phone and I don't think it has the correct adapter. But it's getting towards the evening. It is 4 o'clock. Just kind of got a better vantage point. I left that peak, dropped down the saddle, and came up to this peak, and I can see the canyon a lot better. So Bryce is stationed up. We've just been waiting here for the last hour and a half, and we're just waiting to see if those deer pop over that ridge and come back over. We hope they do. I have not seen them yet. I just hope they don't go low. If they go high, Bryce should have a shot. Fingers crossed. I was sure trying to make him bigger than he is. I don't even care about the size. He just doesn't look very old. Maybe like a 3-year-old deer. He's a nice 3-point, no doubt about it, but I sure would like to shoot a 4 or 5-year-old deer, you know. Still not out of the question. I might go shoot him. I wish Logan was here. He'd talk me into it. I can't find Logan. I don't know where he went. Oh, this deer's headed right where I thought he was gonna go. Dang it. If he was a 4-year-old, like 25-inch 4-point, that'd be a lot cooler. Part of me wants to go over there and just stalk him, just so I can get a stalk under my belt. See how close I can get to him. But I should probably try to find more bucks. Trust me, I'm not a trophy hunter. I just like to try my hand at mature animals, like 4 to 5. But man, all I can see when I look at this deer is tender back straps. I bet he has some good tasting meat. Things might change, I don't know. Right now, I'm not gonna go shoot him. We'll see how the next 30 minutes goes. Guys, look who I found. What did you tell me? I said I'd shoot that deer if I were you. I said earlier, if Logan was here, he would probably convince me to go shoot it. Dude, we're high country mule deer hunting. He's giving you a setup, if anything. Just let him walk by you. Okay? But when you see him get like to 30 yards, you're gonna really want to pull your bow back. Can I say you shouldn't feel bad about that? I wouldn't feel bad, no, not at all. But tomorrow is a new day, you know? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna just go get set up and see how close you can get. Oh, I love how Logan just tries to, just tempts me enough. I'm gonna go over there with the thoughts to kill that thing. We were talking by the fire last night, how cool it would be if just one of us killed a deer up in the high country. I think it'd be pretty rad. And those are the 2 bucks in the canyon that Casey's going to the top of. And I'm not a huge wildlife biologist or even a mind reader, but if I was a betting man, I'd say these bucks are going right up the middle of that canyon. And Casey still has, he made it over there pretty quick. I think he's getting to the mouth of the canyon right now. If he's going to station up where I think he's going to station up, those deer have like 800 yards to get to him. Maybe a little less. But the pace they're going at should give him time to get set up, calm down, and at least look at him. Look at him at a close range, that'd be cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dang. Where are you going? I think they heard him. I don't think he knows yet. Oh, he bedded down. Okay, stay there, Buck. He bedded down. I hope he stays there. Casey is right He's still way up there. There's Casey right there. They heard something. Didn't like it. So update, Casey got to his spot, sat down. I don't know if they heard him or what, but they dipped out of where they were going. It looked like they were going straight up the belly of that canyon. And as you saw, they turned and they bounced. And then went and the bigger one bedded down. So pretty crazy. I'll show you guys kind of the layout right here. So Casey is up there. Those bucks were like right in the belly of that, feeding straight up to Casey. But then they ran and they're bedded down right there. And Casey's still over there. I can see him. I don't know if he knows they ran and bedded down or not, but that is where we are at. Well, those bucks duped me. I don't know what happened. I'll have to wait to talk to Logan to see where they went. Unless they just beat me up the canyon and I just got over there a little too late. Or the wind was iffy. Very iffy. It wasn't at my back, but it was just enough that they might have got a whiff of a grown man that's been in the mountains for 5 days. That reminds me, I better jump in the creek tomorrow. I'm starting to stink. Yeah, mountain men stuff. Well, another beautiful, gorgeous day. We're having our chances. We're getting close. We're having opportunity. That's all we can work for is opportunity, and then we got to make the best of it. So I had an opportunity tonight, and something went wrong, but we learned from it and move on. But it's all about a numbers game up here, I feel like, in the high country with a bow, chasing mule deer. You got to put enough stalks in and not got to ruin enough stalks that one of them's going to finally work out. So I'm going to keep putting the stalks in, and eventually an arrow will be flung. I'm just going to glass this country for the last 45 minutes of light, and then head back to camp, cook the boys a hearty meal. Be interesting to talk to Bryce and see how his day went. I've only just got a little information relayed through Logan. I guess he found a giant buck, but it's a long ways away, so maybe we'll go after him tomorrow. I don't know. Well, guys, it's been an eventful day. I covered some miles today. On my OnX, I started the tracker this morning. I covered 8.9 miles, and the only buck that I found was literally 800 yards from camp. It's just how it goes sometimes. So, I'm doing what I'm good at. Maybe I'm not great at stalking mule deer, but I'm pretty good at cooking up mule deer. So we're going to do a little, I don't even know what to call this, but I got some mule deer hamburger, and then I got some mule deer chopsticks. I'm going to cook them both up, combine them, and then we're going to put some marinara in it. It's going to be like spaghetti without the noodles. Forgot the noodles, so. And then we got some Caesar salad somewhere. We're not eating terribly up here, is all I can say. Hamburger. You better be hungry. Are you hungry? Okay, I'm gonna load you up here. You do like to eat, which I approve. Day 5. Okay. This is spaghetti without noodles. Eat your food. Try it. Give you a little more incentive to shoot that smaller 3